Hey, Rena. It's finally here. That's right. A stream. A level up stream. It's been like a year since I leveled up. The max level is 135. Hey, Frederick. How you doing? I haven't leveled up since we got the upgrade to 135. And the game auto-leveled me to 131. And I needed like 20 billion. And then just recently this week I did experience. A little bit every day after work, and now I'm really close. Hey Nate, what stats for an axe build? You want 100 power, then you want 75 total mind, and then you want the rest into dexterity, 12 points at a time, and then after that you can choose to put points into wisdom or vitality, but I would encourage you to go vitality. So to reiterate, you want to max out your power first, so 100 power in total, like 100 power, like you max out the bar. Then next step is you go to your mind stat, your MND, and you want to pump that to a total of 75 total points. And you also want to be the daring class. You want to be daring as your type. So 100 power, 75 total mind, so that's like 63 or 62 stat points plus the plus 13. And then after that, you want to pump your dex stat full or to like 96 or 120, whatever you can get that to in total. Then after that, you want to put all your points into vitality. That's my recommendation. So right now I'm just doing my Lucifer normals. I like doing these. You get plumes. I like to burn my energy before I run experience. But after said time, after I get these runs done, I'm going to try and get a body party going. And once I get that body party going, we're going to... after we get that body party, we're going to get some EXP going. Oh yeah, like, Ifrit doesn't even get hurt. Hey Dookie, how you doing? Dookie's kind of weird. Pretend I didn't say that, because Dookie can be like shit. Come here, you boy. Yeah, I'll be going to do. I will admit, though, I have been way too negative when it came to do. Like, from my own, like, anecdotal experience, Dew Creek was always laggy and crashy for me, because every time I did it, it was a 5-man party on a boost, and the game just can't load that much, because you kill a lot of mobs in that dungeon, you really do. But last night, I did maybe 3 hours of Dew, and I only had one crash where I didn't make it to the boss, and I was at the end of my boost anyway. So I didn't mind that. And I had another one where I crashed as I killed the boss. It was actually really cool. Yeah. It is. It is the portal to the boss. Absolutely. But, funny story. Funny story. So, I went to go test out what Dew Creek experience was like. I'm like, I'm in a 5-man body party. Let me go try that out. Let me go actually see what these numbers are. It was one of them. I'll tell you though, there was one crash, Rena, there was one crash where like Crimson was crashing. Like everyone kept crashing, but I made it to the boss room and I killed the spider and I killed the wheel, then I killed the spider, and then Crimson crashed and I turned into Ryu. And I crashed. Like, I've saved a clip of it. I turned into Ryu, and I was just stuck in suspended animation. Like, as soon as he DC'd, I crashed. But I was, like, there. My character disappeared, and the Ryu was gathering up, and I looked like I became a Ryu. I became money. But yeah, it is that room. What I was saying is, like when I, oh yeah, so I made a mistake. So I want to go test out what Dew's experience was. So like, I popped a boost, a 300%, and I did one run of Dew, and I look, and it says 7 million. And I'm like, what the fuck? 7 million? That's it? This is shit. This dungeon's horrible. This dungeon's ass. And I went right back to Arcanes. Okay? So I do one run of Arcane. I get like 2 Darumas. I look at the experience at the end. It's like 2 million. I'm like, 2 million? There's something fucking wrong here. There's something wrong. So then I run it back. I do it again. And I do the Arcane. I kill like a Daruma or something. And it's like 2.5 million. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I looked up. And my fucking boost was a 300% drop boost. I was like, Jesus Christ, Dew Creek is so laggy. Why would anyone farm this? Jesus Christ. All that for 7 mil? Holy fuck, that's shit. I was livid. I was like, Jesus Christ, who would do this to themselves? I was like, holy fuck. So then I'm thinking back, I almost went on hell. I was thinking back to myself and I'm like, I was on a 300% drop boost. No wonder that shit was ass. I was like, holy fuck. Like, I was running and there were drops. And, like, yeah, I used the wrong boost. And, okay, so, was it really that bad? I got a new Batama. I'm like, that's a rabbit! Why is that dropping? I was like, what the fuck? Why is this shit here? Like, I'm not even on a boost. But, to be fair, the new Batama was not on boost. Everything else was on boost. I picked up like a Komo Kuzuchi. I'm like, that's light stones. Like I have to have horse blinders on. I cannot afford to just pick up shit. I cannot afford this luxury. And I'm like, ooh, Piscandy. I'm like, ooh, I can break that down for light stones. Like that was literally me. Actually, I agree. Pro tip: use a keyboard and do. However, on experience, unless you have a stable body party of people that are going to refresh that body party for you. Well, so the thing about the keyboard is you can play controller and keyboard. Like if you have a keyboard plugged in via USB and you use the E button, it like auto picks up everything like a magnet. It's a really, really awesome feature that our controller just doesn't have. To be honest, Cyberstep should change circle to be like E. They should do that. No, I do not. No, I do not use the experience boost title. No, we don't. We don't do that here. No, giving up 40% affinity? I don't think so. You damn sure can. Okay, so I'm doing my last little Lucy here. Getting plumes, because, you know, plumes are important. And then, little side note, bazaars are shit. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Like, bazaars aren't shit. It's just they went back to the way they were before the bazaars got glitched into golden mode and everyone had free bazaars. Like, right now you can't item stack. Like, you can't sell... Like, let's say the minimum price for an item is, like, 38 OC. Like a embroidered cushion, and you wanted to sell someone 2, well, they would have to pay like 76 OC for 2 of them. You could not just sell like 10 for 38. You couldn't set your own price beyond the minimum. But that's so after. Yeah, I didn't want to do experience, but I'm trying to read all the comments here. What does affinity do? Okay, so affinity is your attack is like your attack with a weapon, like innately. So if my affinity is 10,000, I can pick up a level 1 weapon and I'm gonna have an innate 10,000 attack, or 3,000 or whatever. So whatever your affinity is your attack with that weapon before it calculates the weapon's actual attack. So in other words, it's how good your character is with a weapon. That, like, you could be a master swordsman, pick up a stick, and beat, like, a guy's ass. Like, that's what it means. It's your innate skill with a weapon, or innate power. That's what affinity is. So if you have any boost or anything that buffs your affinity, It just buffs your attack. Before, like, attack, boosting, multipliers and stuff kick in. So, attack is calculated weapon attack plus affinity, and then weapon effects and Magatama effects and accessory effects kick in as a percentage, and then they add that on after. So let's say I have 1100 spear affinity, and my spear has 25,000 attack. I would have an innate attack of 36,000. Since the weapon is plus 100, there's another 10% attack added on. My 2 accessories give me an extra 30% attack, so there's a total of 40 extra attack added on from accessories. And then my Magatamas, if I'm wearing Tempest, they add another 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. That's added to the original total, and then the percentage kicks in and all that, weapon effects, yada yada. Factor that all in, and you get 62,260. So, like I was saying, my affinity is 11,721 and a maximum of 200 or 12,400. And my base attack is 2,478.6. So it's this number plus this number becomes your attack, and then accessory numbers and Tempest numbers, they all come into play. You get it? Alright, cool. Great. Half your comment got kicked out, Radical. Or Edwards, whatever you want to be. I think I missed a lot of comments, to be honest. But I did read a little bit about leveling up, and yeah, I didn't level for like a year, almost 2 years. I did not level, and the reason for that is because I got a new job, and at that point, when I wanted to do experience, it felt like a job to me to do experience. Like I hated it, and for me to come home at 10 o'clock tired and all that, and sit down and want to experience farm, it completely repelled me. I was completely against it. I did not have scheduled days off. I didn't know when I was going to get days off. I only got 1 day off a week. And I didn't want to spend my day off doing experience because that felt like fucking work. So, for me, it was a personal reason. I was not okay experience farming because I had so little free time, or time where my body was not sore, that I did not want to engage in monotonous, repetitious experience farming. So for me, I didn't do experience for 2 years, or for as long as I had my job. And I had my job almost 2 years now. So something like that, year and a half, 2 quarters. So yeah, it is possible. Like we have 2 133s, Bone and Dark Harui, for sure. I get it. It's just something I didn't want to do. But after last update, when Mikami came back, right after Mikami and they buffed all the Vanguards and we got our silhouette weapons, I started playing again. And like before I just do an event and all that stuff, but I was really like, I'd play, I'd enjoy it, but I'd just do the events enough to do my quota for the day and I'd get off. But right now, like, ever since last update, I've been in a resurgence. Like, I feel good playing the game. Like, I'm having fun again. Like, I'm really enjoying stuff. Like, Elios, I loved it. I loved fighting Elios. Ever since Elios came, I've been in such a good mood to play. Like, I'm just loving this game again. So, experience for me, it doesn't feel that bad. Like, right now at work, I have a schedule. I have scheduled days off. I know when I'm off. I know when I'm working. It's not I'm on call. I all run ragged and shit. Like, I'm at peace. There's a lot less stress in my life. So, I'm down for experience. I know it's a long answer, but, but yeah. So now I'm back on board with experience. Are they botanical weapons? The boss is broken? I watched someone fight the boss. He looks so fun. I watched that. He looks so fun to fight. Like, you fight Beelzebub and Nyarlathotep. It looks so fun. Oh my god, it looks fun. I can't wait for that. Like, the boss fights look so much more fun. They're much more engaging. It looks really fun for sure. So we need to make a body party. You got me monologuing there. But we gotta find a body party. Oh, Reddit said they're gonna make one, but I don't know. I got Water Dragon. Do I think that poll is gonna work? Maybe. They're not really receptive to like anything we post these days, to be honest. Or anything we comment, anything in that regard. Like, I don't know. Cyberstep hasn't been very they haven't been very responsive to anything. Like, I sent them a message back when Mikami came out about the OC campaign being wrong and like the prices weren't right, and they never replied. Like, the Facebook never replies at all anymore. I really don't know what they're doing. And this was all before Corona and work hours and all that stuff. But I don't know. Cyberstep hasn't been very responsive lately. They've been putting out updates and stuff, but they haven't engaged. They haven't been engaging. So I'm gonna form a party, for bodies and whatnot. Okay. So we're gonna call it Oro's. I can't see. Oro's body party. And I appreciate you guys joining and bodying. That is super welcome. That is super appreciated. For sure. Search for experienced players. Fuck yeah. Beginners and experienced players. That means everyone. Hey sis, how you doing? You just made it up? Oh, you meant the... Do you mean the... There you are. I thought you were talking about the petition. Or the poll, or... What do you want to call it? Good, I am grand. I had a really easy day at work today. I'm on the brink of leveling up. I haven't leveled up in a year. So just to show my experience, I'm at 386 out of 390. So I need 1.4 billion, which is about 2 hours of Dew Creek. Yeah, for sure. That's an extra chakra. Like, it's a big deal. Alright, so I got Raid, White Brilliance, Grace. I don't really use anything. Except for maybe Raid in the dungeon. And then Grace in the boss. So, let's make our way to the Mare Imbrium. And we're gonna get on this. We're gonna have some fun. Like... Do I think Weight of the Earth is good? No. No, I do not think Weight of the Earth is good. I think it's better than Verdant Storm and Blistering Ice Wave. I do. But I think... I don't think it's good per se. Just for the fact that it only does damage cap. And in this current meta we're playing in, this world, whatever you want to call it, damage cap is nice, but a single hit of damage cap is not good. Why I say Weight of the Earth is better than Verdant Storm or Blistering Ice Wave, for example, is because Weight of the Earth can be used in different situations. Lansugis will be replaced? Yes and no. Maybe? Okay, so that's different. Weight of the Earth Sublime is probably really good. Weight of the Earth Sublime is probably really good. If it works like that, then it's awesome. But Weight of the Earth Vanilla, Verdant Storm Vanilla, they're not that good. So, Lance, if you wanted to have the a true Lance replacement, it would have to fulfill 3 categories. 1, there would have to be multiple of them that come in 3 different elements. Or, you know, it would have to cover a bunch of different elements or something. Because for some weapons, Lance is like the only ice Oogie, or... Like for Spear, for example. Spear doesn't have ice Oogies aside from like Icicle Punishment or Embers. Like it's something kind of in demand for some classes. Or Lightning, Thunder Lance, or like Thunder Lance for bow is a lot better than Lightning Flash Shot or the Satan Oogie, but then bow gets Lightning Sublimes later. But I'm rambling here, but basically the 3 criteria is it has to fulfill an element, it has to like be consistent, universal for all classes. 2, it has to give you invincibility frames. No matter how much Lance gets power crept in the game, when it comes to Oogies, that like not including Zunda Arrow and some skills from like event Oogies like Kota Noa, Zunda Hyper Arrow, Carbon Flare, Icicle Punishment, Shalom, those Oogies do provide invincibility frames, which are really, 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 really good. Very, very necessary. You know, like those things make a big difference. A huge difference having invincibility frames on an Oogie that you can just equip. And so that's the role that Lances fulfill. In some situations, Lance, in some situations, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is 58 million. Yeah. Heard people talking about it when I was chilling in Oni, something about more rain damage. Okay, so yeah, so that's the perspective of it as a universal invincibility frame kind of tool. Damage-wise, yes. Damage-wise, Lances have a ceiling, which is damage cap. But let's say later on with the 133 weapons from Purgatory Gargoyle, you wouldn't put Gargoyle Ice Lance or Flame Lance or Thunder Lance on those weapons just for the probably the sake that if you were to put like a Mega Embers, it would outperform the damage that would do by so much. Like those moves can do 30 million damage, like triple damage cap, because you have a weapon that's giving you like water, ice, or fire, wind, lightning, mountain, boom, 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 boom. Like, yeah, Mega Embers will outperform Glacial Lance in damage. Okay. For the most part, Sublimes as well. You can't call out, you can't, what's that word? You can't, not call out, you can't exempt Sublimes. Like, potentially, Mega Embers can be, but right now, on our current weapons, like, I don't think, what's the word? Fuck, I can't think. I don't think I tried Mega Embers on my Supreme, just because it was fire. I don't think it was that good on that weapon, but when we get weapons that do match it, like when we get the 133s, yeah, those Oogies are going to do super good because they're going to match the elements and all that stuff. For sure. So we did get a 5th person to join the body party. We got Jock. That's awesome. Yeah, 134 is definitely the goal. I agree. Like, I would love to be 134, but at the same time, it takes a lot of time. But 134 is definitely the key, because that's when you get the extra chakra. Every second level is always better than every even level is better than an odd level, because you get an extra chakra. And the 2 extra chakra that you get from 134 is actually super, super huge. Yeah, Yeah, exactly. Mega Embers will definitely outperform Lance, outdamage Lance anyway. That's a good way to say it, outdamage Lance. But back to what... I guess I'm gonna boost because I can run and talk at the same time. Apparently. I think I have that capability. And it's gonna give me something to talk about while I play. So I appreciate having you guys here. I usually get bored. So where's my Miyamoto? Not really. I haven't gotten bored yet. I kind of enjoy this. Why are you done? What's wrong with your laptop? Oh yeah. So I need a boost though. We're probably doing 2 boosts, by the way. So that's where you're wrong. And I'm gonna get in the dungeon and talk about it. Ah, shit, that sucks, Windows error. So mods or something else for sure. I popped my boost, I'm going in the dungeon. But, just because a weapon has 2 damage multipliers, like let's say a Raid or a White Brilliance has Lightning and Holy or Dark and Fire, you can use fire moves and still have the Darkness proc. Those procs are not based on what move you're using. They proc solely based on the element you have in total. So if you build your mags accordingly, your weapon element definitely does help as well, but a triple ticking Embers versus a 5 ticking Sublime. Who's attacking? What's going on? I can't see it being stronger. Keto, you died. But yeah, I can't see Ice Embers outperforming Water Dragon Sublime on that weapon. I can't see it. Because it doesn't... Like, damage multipliers apply on every attack. It just comes down to your build, not the move you're using. Like, you can use, like, Soaring Shadow Strike Sublime and still have the White Flash or the White Brilliance proc all its stuff. Yeah, I lost all my LTDs. I had a bunch of boosts and stuff. Are they all dead? No. So yeah, it is a common misconception, but as long as you have the elements on your mags or from your weapon or whatever, doesn't matter what move you use, damage multipliers are still going to affect it. They're still going to activate. Oh no, I don't want to do Purple Miffy. Fuck that. Oh, they had 50 full restores, or they have 50 full restores? Oh, Jesus. One thing, though, that I've noticed doing experience this time compared to last time is, okay, 1 second. But one thing... Fuck, I was gonna say something. I forget. I got interrupted. But one thing about experience farming this time around is that now that I have a support partner, it really makes a difference. Where is Okuto? I don't want to DC him. Where is he? I hope he's not picking up drops. There he is. I haven't, like, I've actually been carrying a lot of people in experience this past couple weeks. You just lagging? Alrighty, dude. It's all good. But I have been I've been carrying people in like experience, even though we have body parties and stuff. Like it's kind of weird because there's no body parties anymore. But I've been bringing people with me, and for the most part, it's actually a lot better than it used to be in new and things like that, for sure. Sometimes I have to remind people, like, you know, try not to pick up every single drop. Like, I brought some people and they're like picking up all the Nepapoo stuff, and I'm like, they can't drop mags. What are you doing? But yeah, body parties are really scarce, is what I'm getting at. But try and stay safe for sure. Shit. But I met a lot of people experience farming. It's actually really cool. For a second, I thought it said Magic Nagatama. I don't know if Onigiri is dying. It's just people aren't vocal. The lack of body parties is not due to a lack of player base. It's due to a lack of everyone glitching parties and no actual parties existing. I guess you're adding an extra. Now, that's a difference. If you have both the mags and the weapons, because Purgatory gargoyles have weapons and mags, it's hard to say. Yeah. Oh, good, we're here. Oh, sorry, Trace, you said that a couple times. When do you do Dragon Arcs? Dragon Arcs are done usually after you have your gargoyle weapons and 105s, let's say. Come back here and die. There we go. To be honest, unless the Tiamat reward up is only on like hard, normal, and easy or whatever, normal, hard, and hell, then it works. But it doesn't work in Oni mode. Oni mode doesn't have the reward up, so I don't know about the regular one, but you could take advantage of that for sure. Yeah, so Dragon Arcs, you gotta talk to Chifuri in Onigashima, the little green girl next to the portal, and then you talk to her, and it says, hey, do you want to do a warding? And then you click Assault, Dragon Arc, and then you click the correct Dragon Arc that you want. Yeah, for sure, Anime. If you're just picking out mags, by all means, take them. I would just not be... I'm very much against just walking around and picking up all the little drops. That, like white drops and stuff. Like, there's a time and place for that. Hades Celios. Wow, you guys are in the dungeon. That's so great. I'm not making a second Elios. I don't want one of those. And I'll give you a reason why not to make a second Elios. So, like, what I like to call future-proofing is, like, making building, farming before things come out. In the future, there's going to be a 133 weapon called a Purgatory Nova Void, or whatever it's called. Or I guess it's called a Flame Foot Void, whatever you want to call it. That weapon's going to be fire and wind. Like, there's going to be a better wind weapon coming out. Like, so the Elios weapon, the Golden Dragon, should primarily be based around mountain. But at the same time, you could say, well, the 133 flash weapon, or whatever you want to call it, the thunder weapon, is also going to be mountain and lightning. So then you could also make it your way. Like, there's both bases get covered. The Grace, you can use Gakaho Force if you want it on that, and it's going to be like really, really, really super duper effective. Exactly. Spear of the Sacred Tree. The buff animation on that? I don't think I've ever seen the animation. I just know there's a seal effect or whatever. Yeah, so like future-proofing, there's gonna be like new Gargs, which is fucking awesome. I wanted new Gargs for the longest time. How am I capping? So I have a lot of attack from my accessories and my weapon and stuff, and Miyamoto's really strong. And Satan gives me an extra 60% attack buff, which is fucking ludicrous. So, my attack is at like 100,000 when she buffs me in Miyamoto. So, if I ever used a Miyamoto buff, like Heart, I'd be at like, I want to say like almost capped attack, because it doubles your attack. But I don't know how effects work, to be honest. I don't know if Miyamoto's buff applies 200% attack, or if it just says... Like, I don't know how that's... if that's how Heart works. But, And true. Fire and Wind, gonna be really, really good for Kotonoa, for sure. Oh, not 300k attack, no. 200k attack. 200k attack's the highest attack you can have in the game. I believe, that's what I heard, is 200k is max attack. Average attack is about 30k. This song's pretty good. What is this? I always don't like using Miyamoto in this room, just because if that poison cloud hits me, I'm fucked. Like that. Because I didn't bring high potions, because I'm dumb. Like, that's max attack, but not normally is that max attack. Like, average attack is about 30k. 30, not 300. Oh, I'm gonna die. Can I eat a Shenlong, or is that... Oh, fuck. Here we go again. My carelessness. Yeah, partners give you so much attack, to be honest. Okay, time to run. Mount. There we go. This I did not want. I didn't want them all here. No. But you must improv. There we go. I dashed before I jumped. Damn it. Thanks, Trace. Online school? That sucks. Oh no! Hey, Easy Deasy. What brings that about? Oh yeah, E, it's a big challenge. Okuto, did you crash? Where are you at, my boy? There you are. Gotcha. There's something I call game sense, where you know a game so much that if it lags a little bit, it's like, oh, he's loading. Like, I know these things. I can see it in the frame rate. It's like, oh, I know where people are. Pro tip, kill this bitch before you kill the spider, because if she goes invisible, you're like wasting like 30 seconds, because you never know where she is. If you really want to maximize your time, just leave dungeon. What do you mean video pause? Yes, continue listening. Where are you? I recently discovered a video that's really cute. It's this anime girl singing Scatman, and I think it's hilarious. I'm gonna play it for a bit until someone like gets really mad. Oh yeah, well, I was all good with the that part. Best way to level Ifrit. Sorry, Lewis. Best way to level Ifrit is to, like, let's say you're level 1, you want to do Yakumo Temple until he's like level 40, 50 with an experience boost, because killing bosses gives them the most experience. After that, you want to, like, you can farm field bosses if you want, and then after that, you want to do arcane dungeons and use the mount to kill gold Darumas on an experience boost. That is the fastest way to level a mount. No problem. I know you posted that a lot and I missed it a lot, but it's complicated business. Oh yeah, for sure. There's always another Nian. That's a scary thought. Okay, that's enough of Scatman. It's actually bugging me. I'm dying. Yay. Oni's really fun for sure. Yeah, if you like disregard the lag and developers being developers, game's awesome. Yeah, why is the video paused? Yes, continue watching. You asked me that 10 minutes ago. YouTube's on to me now, boys. Like, the video's like about to end. It's like, video pause, you wanna watch? Yes! Oh yeah, you gotta kill him 5 times, Sam. You gotta kill him. That dungeon's gonna be so much fun. Beelzebub. Does anyone, like, know what mats you need for Beelzebub? Like, do you need mags? Do you need, like, anything I can, like, future-proof? Like, any material that's, like, important? Does it take reverse compass? Anyone know anything like that yet? Data miners? I don't know. Do we have data miners? You gonna try Infernal Oni? Good luck. Is that everyone? Yay. I don't play on Xbox. Jeez. Yeah, Xbox does not get any updates at all, for sure. Yeah. Normally I farm Tiger, but I decided to, like, stop worrying about DCing at the end, because I'm just saying fuck it, and try this out, and this is a lot better. Like, Tiger is the middle ground of the person who's afraid of DCing. Like, if there are no body parties or whatever, and, like, shit sucks, and you can't afford to DC, then, yeah, Tiger's kind of the way to go. But it's really dependent on amount, but it's really reliable, it's really fun. But Dew Creek, the experience you get is, I want to say, double the experience of that dungeon. Oh Jesus, I'm about to lose my mouth. Yeah, do is at least double tiger. And they might have improved how much you DC and do, because it only happens to me like once every 2 hours now, which is pretty good. I want to say, oh my god, you're getting fingered by an alien. Well, this is the coolest shit. You can kill him with like a jump arrow 1. It's funny. I missed though. Damn it. Oh, first person Miyamoto. Let's go. Oh yeah. I'm wearing this outfit with the hat because it has like less armor and stuff, so it loads a bit better. I don't know. Did I kill everything? I can't see. Miyamoto Simulator, Flash of Retribution. Yeah! I see a little boy over there. Oh, he dead. Well, that's great. Alrighty, dude. Oh, for sure. Regular fly drops and eggs? Oh, cool. Like embryos and things like that. For sure. So, are you in the dungeon right now, Infinite? Or are you outside the dungeon? Because I don't know if he was in the dungeon. Was he in the dungeon? I don't remember. Oh, you're in. Okay. You gotta get to the boss room, my dude. Or you can stay there. I don't know. Okay. Run without the HUD displaying? Jesus. That'd be fun. But make sure you get out of the dungeon if it's 29 million. That's new. Okay. Oh, I'm on login. I've played this game since day 1 on PS4. So about 5 years. Probably not. It's just infinite. I cannot re-enter the dungeon. You got out already, dude, for sure. Yeah, I do, Sasuke. Damn straight. That sucks, sis. Nice. I do, Sasuke. I remember talking to you a lot. You're the man who killed Itachi. Spoilers. Dun, 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 dun. Someone once told me, why are you making a grace? Spear doesn't even need it. Oh, the fools. Spear needs it the most. We have such good mountain and we can't use it. Day 1, boys. All your senpais are. I feel you, man. Now I know about you played some alpha bullshit or something, but on release day I was playing. Exactly. Also, I tested it. 5-man Mephi, like regular Mephi, is shit experience. He gave me like 300k. It was horrible. Which would be like 1,000,000 a minute, which sucks dick. Sooner or later I'll figure out this dungeon. Like I'll know where everything is. Like I just throw Flash of Retributions, like I don't know where they're going. I always throw 2 because double tap. Musashi? Because she kills everything really fast. Who would you use? Miyamoto for mobs and me for the boss. I don't think Lancelot's better at mobbing. Nobunaga's shit at mobbing. I just don't care for her at all. Where is the best place to sell what's OM? It depends what you sell, really. I mean, if you're selling stuff in you should be selling stuff in Onigashima. For sure. Generally, if you put your stall like somewhere near wardings, like a little to the left or by the tree or something like that. Abyss? I have Abyss. Well, right now stones aren't really profitable because you can't stack stone. Is there a little dude over here teleporting? He's over there. Yeah, I did it. Woo! I was really worried. I usually miss. Yeah, we're doing really, really good. Why does the music fit? Because it just does. I like this song. Hey Natsumi, how you doing? Yeah, sometimes it's like that. Shit. Okay, I thought I missed them. Oh, for sure. Do I still play... Hey, Boruto. Do I still play Naruto Geketsu Ninja Taisen 4? I fucking wish, man. I still have it. My GameCube's right underneath my PlayStation 4. I could boot it up, but I don't play it a lot. I haven't played it in a long time. Could I play it? Probably. But no. No. I love that game. Winter Moon Dews are used to make fuse mags. What's the best way? Like the best. You want to know the stuff to sell to get OC? Okay, you need to sell mags. You gotta sell 105s. You gotta sell fuse mags. You gotta sell. No, trust me, I've made probably $2,000 worth of OC in this game. Like, I'll give you some advice. Like, I hadn't put in no money in a long time. Like, whenever I have those big OC totals, it's all in game. So what I sell I would farm a lot of 105 mags. Oh, fuck yeah. Mags for sure. I sell mags. I don't sell weapons. I sold maybe a couple hand-me-down gargoyles and a completion. And I made someone else a completion. Like, I did a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't know when we're going to use the manga magazines, that's for sure. But mags sell good. Seals sell good, to be honest. A Lunar Spirit Seal, you put one of them up for like 100, 200, you'll probably sell it. 200 is probably too much though, but 100. If you just farmed a bunch of seals and you just started selling them all for like 100, maybe. Seals are probably good. Everyone needs a seal. $10 a seal. It's not bad. You know, and a lot of the times, even if someone can't afford your price, like let's say someone whispers you saying, hey, you're selling like a fused over here for like 300. I got like 250 right now. Can we come to a deal? Chances are you should. You should go to 250 because you have a buyer. That mag could sit there for 3 months and you wouldn't make a profit off of it. And I've done that a lot of times. If someone's like a little short, like whatever, $5, $5, who gives a fuck? Like, you know what I mean? And your OC total goes up. And, like, prices are negotiable. Like, you want to make OC, put out a good thing, and like exactly. Now sometimes you can't take a big jump. Like sometimes like, hey, can you sell me the 105 for min? It's like, no I can't. Like I cannot physically sell you this watermelon 105 attack star because a watermelon is too precious. And I know you need it, and I know you need watermelons, but I farmed this thing. But generally, yeah, like I did a Magatama market, Fuse, 105s, I've made Tempest for people, I've taken orders to make Tempest, I've made probably 3 Tempests on order, things like that. But right now you can't sell things in bulk. Like, if we could bulk sell stuff, yeah, you want to like farm seedlings, like silver seedlings, things like that. That's why I did Arcane Dungeon for seedlings and not DCing. For sure. Canadian dollars shit right now. Fucking 69 cents. Like, I know that's a good number, but fuck. It's not good for me. What's my opinion on the Blood Rapier Eye? I think it's a cool weapon. I think it's worse than the Supreme, but it's still a good weapon. Like, it's a decent weapon. It's low attack speed or whatever. It's kind of annoying, but at the end of the day, it's pretty good. Nowhere near as good as a Raid or anything like that, but I'd place it just underneath a Supreme and far beneath a Raid. And it's only a sword weapon, so it's like Collapsing Blade anyway. Which, Collapsing Blade... Here's the thing about Collapsing Blade. Collapsing Blade is always going to do damage caps, assuming you have the right mags. No matter what you're doing, Collapsing Blade's going to do damage cap unless you're on a damage multiplier weapon, then you're going to do an extra mil or 1.2 mil or whatever the fuck. Like, not that big a difference. Collapsing Blade's going to cap anyway. If you're going to run through that much durability of Collapsing Blade, there's nothing wrong with having other weapons with Collapsing Blade on them no matter how strong they are, because they're just going to do cap. If that's what you want, that's what you're going to get. That's why, like, when I do Blitz, I still use my Supreme, because it's still going to do damage cap. Like, I don't need to use another side in some situations. So where's this last little dude? There he is. Okay, running boy, die. Revolution? Revolution was a bad game. Revolution 2 was okay. Revolution 3 was a fucking awesome game. I love that game. I need some music. There we go. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good, Senju. Doing right good, man. Abyss has reward up? I'm not sure. I want to rapid. It's the only one you have? Wow. I know they have them in some of the pawn shops I go to. They'll have like Revolution 3, Revolution 2. It's a good place to check them out if you want one. They changed all the mechanics in Revolution 1 and it was like nowhere near as good as the original Gekito Ninja Tyson. Am I taking requests right now? Oh, like music? Oh, song requests. I just heard song. I guess if it's good. It has to be good. If the music's not good, then what ornament would you put on a Chiami? Okay, so Chiami, that's a great question. Chiami is such a really good mag. Absolutely. Even in this day and age, being able to heal with multi-hit, super, super, super good. I do not play Phantasy Star Online 2. I do not. On a Chiami, you can do double confining terror if you're lacking crit. You could do double crit force if you have crit on other mags. You could do, what I do is I do double heavenly shield, and I try to get elemental Chiamis. Like I have a double rain Chiami, I have a double wind Chiami, and I have like a wind mountain Chiami. I have a bunch of different Chiamis for different elements, situations, as if you would. How much would I sell a Tempest recipe? 0, because I do not own a Tempest recipe. I got my Tempest recipe from Metals, so I actually never farmed a Tempest recipe. I farmed the one Tempest recipe, it wasn't mine, and I used Metals. And then I bought 2 recipes, my sword one, a sword one, and a spear one. Spear for me and sword to sell. Like, to sell the mags. Like, I can make you a Tempest, but I cannot sell you a recipe. If that makes sense. Sometimes, yeah, they've been going like 200, 250, something like that. For sure. But I have no reason of going to that dungeon, so I don't have any to farm. I don't know who goes there, like who's farming Dragon Claws. I don't know. How much a recipe should be sold? It depends on the recipe. Like a Staff Tempest should just be sold. Like it should just be passed on to whoever wants it because you're not gonna barter with many people. A staff one, you should put it up no more than 200, honestly. Like something like Axe Odachi, Spear even, you could put those up for like 250. Sword, I think should be like 500, to be honest. Now, that's a lot. Like, maybe not 500 is probably the highest you would sell one for. Maybe 300, 350. Just because it's the most popular class in the game, so it's in high demand. But it's up to you. Like, if you want to sell it to your friend, do whatever you want. But in general, if you're just going to put it up on sale, like 300, something like that. So they range like let's say, what's the opposite of popular? Below average usage rate weapons like staff and like Odachi, you would sell them closer to 200. Anything in the medium range, I mean, I guess axe is kind of underappreciated too. Axe you'd sell 200. But anything when you start getting to bow, twin, spear, and sword, those ones you'd probably sell 250, 300 on average. And I am talking the recipe. I am. Do I have a Skyfuse recipe? I do not. I did once upon a time, and I sold it for 150. Xbox? Oof. Trying to read. The one I sold was... I sold the most, like... Oh, that's... Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, 300. I agree. How do you farm 105 mags? Okay. So 105 mags, you need the recipe, which is generally gotten in Oshu. They're very easy to get nowadays. But generally, you need to get your dual mag from Warrior Bazooka, things like Ronin, Log, Magic, Heroic, Pressure Point, etc. You get that mag, and then you get like another mag, whether it's from bargains or this dungeon or whatever. Then you get some myrtles and some scarlets, you craft it with Miyamoto, and then you make a 105. Generally, the hardest part is getting your dual mags, log, pressure point, things like that. Three weapon types require special mags from field bosses to make their 105s. And those ones generally are rarer and sell more, namely bow, wand, and staff. Staff requiring Fugen, wand requiring Lord Renge or Renge, and bow requiring Watermelon. So those three mags usually sell or for more. They're rarer, harder to get. More people are looking for watermelons than there are people like who play this game. But aside from that, generally you want to get your dual mag, log, whatever, and then you want to go talk to Kaguya, combine it with your gems, and yeah, you combine it with your gems, you make the 105, and then you sell it. So generally you run a lot of War Bazooka, you get this other mag, and then all this... No. No, I cannot do that, Trace. No. That's against the rules. And even then... Black Catcher? I don't know what that is. Honestly, I love this Whirlwind Thrust damage. It's actually fucking nice. I'll gladly grind. Hey, Alan. Yeah, I can. But there's another question. But I lost it. Shit. Yeah, you can add me for sure. So skill force. Skill force as a number is how much... Let's just say how much force a skill has to break up the diction. So skill force is how much force a skill has. So let's say Water Dragon 7 has a skill force of 750 and Lightning Slash has a skill force of like 2000. So that's how much force the move has, like generally per hit, more or less. Per hit or tick or whatever. So skill force is how strong a move is, essentially. And skill force on your mags boosts that percentage. So let's say maximum skill force is 500%. So if you have 100% skill force, your move's skill force doubles, essentially. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 that's how much times your skill force doubles. So if a move is 1,000 skill force, if you had max skill force at 500%, that skill force changes to being 6,000 skill force at 500%. So generally moves with really high skill force, namely anything higher than 2,000, are really, really, really good. Then after that, your attack is factored in. Like if you can have 500 skill force, but if you have shit attack, your weapon can't really do any damage. But if you have high attack and high skill force, your attack will do a lot of damage at base. So then the next step is crit. So if you have high crit, when you land an attack and it delivers a critical blow, the damage will be doubled or even tripled if your crit force is high enough. Like right now I'm doing 9999999 on average just without critting. That's because I have a butt ton of skill force and a butt ton of attack. And I have about 70 crit, and that's when you get those red numbers. So generally the more skill force you have, the stronger your move is. And skill force has like a base skill force value and all that stuff. So really quick, I'll highlight Flash Retributions. 8, 2,402 skill force. 7 is 2,192 skill force. The difference between the two of them, 7 hits once for damage cap, 8 hits like 2 or 3 times for a little bit less than damage cap. So overall its damage is higher if every tick hits. But because they have the same skill force, but the move is split into 3 ticks, it will do less damage. But single hit moves with high skill force generally just do damage cap. And that's the end of them. Damage cap being 10 million. 999999999. Absolutely. She's just been on a different sleep schedule since the whole corona thing kicked in. She's able to sleep in and she stays up kinda late, but stuff like that. But she definitely plays. We just all farmed Elios and stuff, and she just did all that. I know, Rena, I know. I'm talking to people. I'm sorry. Questions are being asked, and I'm gonna miss them all. How much money did I spend on this game to get to my level? Okay, so you can only start paying for levels a bit later with the experience dungeon. So paying for levels... that happened after I was 128. So I farmed like the same way I'm doing right now. Like I farmed manually until level of 128, and I would have paid to get to 130. However, I actually didn't pay a cent to get to 130 of real money. I used the bazaars and money I'd gotten from selling things and all that stuff, and I got to 130 that way. But if you want to know the numbers, back then it was about $400 to get to 130. So that would be the equivalent of about 4,000 OC worth of restores. On PC, that number is divided by 3. Why are they on the bridge? I am getting my butt attacked by aliens. So, yeah. Oh, people do that all the time. Where do you go to kill Satan? You go to Edo underground sewers. Now I'm thinking I should have took that $10 American, because I'm assuming you're American, but $10 American's like probably $20 Canadian right now, or $15 Canadian right now. But no, I don't play on other people's accounts. No, no siree. That's against the rules. Where's this last little boy? There he is. Who's... Oh, Jesus. Do I used to, before the original Adpocalypse and stuff, I used to. I'd get maybe like $100 a month or something like that. That's quitter talk. I was looking for like something else. There we go. Sure. Oh man, I used to stream that all the time. Well, no, I didn't. But that's when I started streaming. Oh my god, he's dead. I do. Absolutely. Farming Zenith medals? Holy fuck. So generally for Zenith medals, you have to do Oni modes. My tip for Oni mode is don't do like basic shit. If you value your sanity, only do like Hades and Satan and Oni mode of like Gargoyles or Dragon Arcs or Kaguya, Palace of Rain, or Tiamat, like really high-end stuff. Like if you're really desperate for Zenith medals, make sure you play every event, you buy all the medals from the shop, take advantage of those are definitely there. But at a regular, at an average player level, I wouldn't recommend doing anything lower than Hades and Sodom Mine. I would not want to do that if you value your sanity. 12 minutes? Okay, cool. I thought it was 12 seconds. Can you repeat Oni mode? Yes, you can do any Oni mode dungeon 3 times a day. No! Do not do weekend Ryu Golden Hunt. Don't do that. I mean, if you're really desperate, you can do that. But right now, the whole server, for the most part, is short on energy restores. I don't think you should run energy restores to make some Ryu. I hit Ryu cap the other day farming experience. If you can do it and you're farming experience, pop a Ryu boost. Just do it. Pop an all boost. Fuck it. Chocolate too has a lot of experience, or Ryu as well. But I did arcanes with gold Darumas and drop boost, man. I probably made 2 billion Ryu. Hands down. Like in a couple hours. Other than that, if you can kill Mephistopheles in under like 2 minutes, you can farm him. Even on normal, like, or hell or whatever, normal with a Ryu boost, you get like 2 million a run. Like 2 million every 30 seconds, doesn't cost you energy. You could turn on your favorite station, Aurogiri, listen to some streams, and just farm some Ryu. We also used to do black stones for Lucifer. Run that on a Ryu boost, you get a lot of Ryu. We'd farm that shit. There's a lot of things we've done. And then after that, we did a shit ton of Lucifer runs. And you do that on a boost, you get mill chests out the wazoo. I don't recommend doing Rewarda or whatever that is, Ryu dungeon, just because it takes energy. We don't all have that much energy. Energy is better spent like on anything else. Because you can farm Ryu any day during the week. On the weekend, you should be doing experience dungeon if you have nothing else to do. If you have the energy to run Ryu dungeon, you should be doing experience dungeon. Just because you need tickets not just for yourself, but for your partners and future partners and things like that, like assist characters and whatnot. I think I just answered that, but there's a whole bunch you can do. Farming weapons. You were asking about what weapons to get to 110. Like, Generally, I think you should hit 115 real quick and get your gargoyles. Numbation, for sure. Or numbulation. I mean, you could. You'd probably be invincible during all this bullshit, wouldn't you? Who's alive? Why isn't he moving? I guess he's kind of hurt. You have to talk to Chifuri in the wardings, and then you click on like Assault Gargoyle, and then you pick the gargoyle you want to fight. That's a good question, too. So earlier someone said Oni is dead. I don't think so. I think a lot of people are playing. And not even if some people aren't playing, the game is alive on Switch. The game is alive on Steam. Those just came out. They're thriving. They're doing very, very well. I mean, that's fine. Like, if you have a way to kill... Like, you don't have to fight all the gargoyles. Like, I fight Sleet by myself. I think that's the only one I fight. Or no, maybe I fight Inferno. I don't know who I fight. Oni gargoyles. I don't fight many of them. I want to fight Oni Elios. I'm fucking down for Oni Elios. For sure. That was, yeah, I guess. I haven't touched the computer in a run, so it's just playing music. Hey Len, how you doing? Like, I think it'd be fun. Elios is like my thing. Right now, Elios is my boy. But if they fix attack you, oh, it's all over. It's all over. If they fix attack, is done. Nah, I don't want to go there. If I can't bring Satan, I don't want to go there, man. I don't want to go there. Nah. That's all of them. Cool. Hopefully we don't DC. I get to change the song. Oh my god. Yes, I heard the music change. Perfect. A Tempest recipe for 100 OC? Yeah, so you've chosen a 100. Yeah, I think that's fair. If it's the recipe you need, yeah, 100 OC is fucking cheap. Think about it. 10 bucks for a thing you want, or you can spend fucking 2400% and not get shit. Yeah, there you go. I'd buy it. It's whatever. He got staggered. He was trying to run around. He's like, fuck, that hurt. That's right, bitch. What's poppin'? Level ups, man. I'm dying. I'm dying. I mean, if you want to keep staying for your experience, man, we're gonna keep running. But, alright, dude. I'll keep running. Hopefully it is, sis. You need that laptop. How are you supposed to look at hentai with that? Oh yeah, so real quick, I wanted to ask you guys, are you guys liking the memes I'm putting out on the channel and the community posting? Like, I made 2 or 3 memes in the past week. One about the farming the worm drops for Grace. One about Elios and one about updates on consoles. I don't know if you guys have seen those memes, but you're loving the memes. That's awesome. One of them was actually already shared on Facebook in the Onigiri Facebook group. My buddy Suzaku was like, "Oh my God, Oro!" Once I saw this meme, I knew it was you. Someone shared the update one. It was awesome. Oh really? Okay, yeah. In the community tab, there's a couple. If you want, you can go check them out and come back to the stream. For sure, I'd love to hear your opinion. Generally, if I think of something at work, I'll make a meme out of it. Yes, Facebook is usable. How else am I supposed to let Mark Zuckerberg know I'm watching porn? Like, come on. Think about it. How could you live with yourself if you didn't know what you were doing? Oh yeah, you were saying you were tired. You must conserve your strength. Or conserve your PlayStation by leaving it on. And remember, if anything happens to me, it's up to Osti to open up the body party. Alrighty. Actually, that actually fills me with an idea. Pro tip, if you're the leader of a body party and you want to get back into it after it crashes, if you're quick enough, you can hit edit party and keep it in recruit so that you can join back in without having someone else open it. If no one else joins. Risky, but you can do that. So that way if you leave, it'll still be up. Generally, if the leader crashes from like when a body party fills up, it stops searching for the body party. It stops showing up. But you can still open it and it will show up there obnoxiously 5 out of 5. So if you crash, it'll still be there, assuming no one else joins it. Then you gotta get kicking. Exactly. I was thinking that exactly. So anyway, I started kicking. For a 20-piece chicken nugget, that's like $50. Like 40, at least $100 during Corona. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had your videos recommended to me. Jump attack, kill. Yeah! Jump attack, 6 mil. Okay. Leave my asshole alone for 5 seconds, would you? They're just over there like innocent and shit, but I know better. That's right. Savior. Oh, thank you. Well, thanks a lot, person who was saying I've been doing this for 11 years. Sorry, the thing cut off your name before I could look at it. Oh. I don't know how much time's on this boost. I have to check after I kill these dudes. It was 12 minutes last time I checked. Oh, that was you? Thanks. Back in Naruto. When was the first gala? Like 2 years ago. Look at that fucking damage. Oh, my boost just ran out. Perfect. Well, isn't that just the bee's knees? $26. That's fine. Ooh, would you look at that? Yeah. Yeah, another free scroll would be awesome. So where are we for experience right now? 7. Oh, really? We need 700, no, 300 million to level? I think that's it. Yeah, because we had Gala at the same time as Blitz, and they never fixed Blitz for like a whole goddamn year. Your boost is gone too? Cool. Yeah, Naruto for sure. Another OC. We have an OC campaign right now. Yeah, I think it's 300 mil to level. No. No, it's not. I don't know. I can't math. I legit can't tell. Is it 3? It is 300 billion, right? I always thought, is it 38 billion or is it 300 billion? I can't math. I know. Is it 400 billion? I don't fucking know, dude. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 digits. That's a million. Maybe it's 3 billion, I don't know. You think so? I thought I was closer than that. I thought I was like 1 billion away. Yeah, there's a lot of numbers. Alright, let's pop them. The night's young. So you guys ready? Akito, Okito, and Rena? 100 million, you're right. You're right. Alrighty. I got 3 of these bitches left. Let's get in there. We did really good that hour though. You went the wrong way? How'd you go the wrong way? You need 12 million? Wow. Oh, Gizzo, come on in. I'm trying to not kill anything because you went the wrong way. Oh, fuck, that's good shit. You're coming in, right? Anime? Infinite? Anime? $140 does not exist. Okay. What's going on here? Oh, I felt something. There he is. Holy Jesus. Alright. Cool. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, how long do I think it would take? Okay. It's about 100 billion each level after 131, I believe. So 100 billion per, I think. I know you're gonna, it's something like that. You're gonna, fuck, I can't think. It's like, total experience is like 700 billion or some shit at 135. So 140 would probably be like 200, I don't fucking know. Probably 200 billion. Some shit like that. 140 probably. Or no, not 200 billion. I can't think. 140. It would be like a trillion experience or some shit like that. I don't know. Like it would be the next digit. 2 of the next digit or some shit like that. Kotsunoa Redux every time. That's good. You should be drinking orange juice. Kotsunoa every time. I don't like Zanko. Switching to wands. What brings that about? What dungeon is Satan? Lamenting Headwaters upstream or some shit. But Lamenting Headwaters downstream or something. It's in Edo. Oh no, don't do that. Don't brush your teeth. Listen to me. That was not the attack I wanted to use. But it worked. Did my flash miss? I remember how hard this used to be like years ago. Like this was fucking daunting. And now it's like a walk in the park. Ah, I see. That makes sense. Only PS4 does not have cross-platform. Who put this wall here? What's going on? Okay, good. That's a good song. So I found out you like can't cancel that load screen at all, and it bugs me so much. Like there's no, you have to wait, and it's just like this big loading screen just to fight these two dumbasses. Coming down here, fight me like a spider. Yeah. If we could get like PS5 running on this, whoo, like if we could get like full 1-to-1 crossover PS5, PS4, like no reset, the same account, it's the same thing, just on a like same thing as using a Pro. If that works, like you can run only on PS5 and it fucking runs, holy fuck, guys, that'd be sick. Like if that works, if it is that kind of cross-platform, then fuck yeah. Like an upgrade, like that'd be sick. Because it's still the same game, still the same login, still the same account. That'd be sick. I'd be hoping for sure. Alright. I'm going into my inventory because I forgot something. I don't even know what it looks like. Is it still the big stupid X? Like an Xbox? Or is it a V or whatever the fuck it is? Login ticket. 30%. Activate. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Oh, fuck, I like that song. I'm listening to that. Yeah. For sure. Rawr. So I use like 2 Ifrit stomps there at the beginning because it's when I go to Ifrit, it's not enough time for me to get out of Ifrit if I just do 1. So I use 2. How we doing? We're doing great. I'm getting progressively better at this dungeon, and we're on our 2nd boost. And we activated a login ticket to give us 30% more experience. Why aren't you on Premium Platinum, Oro? Because if I'm not on Premium Platinum right now, boost, because there's no guarantee that I'll go to 133 right after this, so it'd be kind of wasted. That reason is One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 comes out tomorrow. And that is like my favorite game that isn't this game. I love Dynasty Warrior games. Pirate Warriors is the whole reason I got a PS3 in the first place. And for a new one to come out, fucking I'm all over that. I love that shit, man. I love that stuff. The race continues. Wind? I don't know that opening. Do I play Terra anymore? Not really, no. No. To be honest with you, I think Terra looks really, really nice, but I don't like its endgame. I don't like how it progresses. I do not like the, boringness of the combat, to be honest. I find the combat in Terra very, very, very repetitive. Like, it's just you use, like, every character has the exact same skills, the exact same this, the exact same that. All you are is your class. You're not fucking special. You're not unique. There's no fucking input that goes into what you're doing. It's like, oh, well, I have these skills, so this is gonna be my chain of skills, and I'm just gonna go through these 3 skills for fucking ever because they're the best. There's no elements, there's no types, there's no fucking range, there's no fucking bullshit. And then it's all class-based, it's not character-based, it's all fucking dumb, it's not player-based. It's all too... ugh. Gross. Alright, Jock. Thanks for bodying my man. Appreciate it. Have yourself a good sleep. So if anybody in the chat would be really helpful, I would really appreciate it if someone could become our 5th man in the body party. I believe it is open. It's called Oro Bodies. If anyone could fulfill that. Fat girl eating cake? Wow. Yeah, we could totally use a body. It's not absolutely necessary. 4-man's pretty good. But 5-man adds, like, a lot of more experience. Fuck, this sounds good. Oh god, the lag. Felt really good. That's for sure, dude. I think Sis is a girl, but that is for sure awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thanks, Nextlow. If anyone else drops, man, definitely, I need that. But I appreciate it. Is it time? No, it's not time. There we go. It just closed next low. We just got our 5th man. I really appreciate it though. We just got our 5th body that we needed. We got Sis to join as the 5th. Lucky Box again. Frozen Mags to come back? They were just here. But they will eventually. Your friends just don't understand, man. Oni's like the best game to come out in the past 10 years. I don't know if I can play that. That sounds like demonetization. Yeah, breaks at the wrong time are never good. That's why you can't burn yourself out in between updates. I'm pretty sure that if you're even acknowledging that, it's probably not good. but there's one YouTuber I watch, and there's a character in the game called Kanagus, and he can't because he has an accent, he cannot say the character's name because it makes it sound like he's saying niggas, and he gets demonetized because of it, and it's hilarious. So he started calling him Mufasa because he's like a lion. But because of his accent, the algorithm picks up what he's saying, not actually what he is saying. So things like that, can't afford that in today's culture. Well, in French, it's W, which is double V. In English, it's W. But it's definitely double, and then the letter U. What was updated? We got new wardings. Well, Elios, Chocolate Gargoyle event. Right now you can get Lolly Musashi scrolls, Kintoki scrolls, things like that. Exchange shop. You know this song? That's crazy. I generally play this in some streams. I was just thinking about it. I'm like, I haven't played this in a while. Simping is weird. Like, okay, so simping is the same thing that happens for like people that really love like Japanese idols and shit, and they send them lots of money, they buy lots of their CDs, they support them, but like because they want them to be their girl, their idol, their lover. Yeah, you have to do your story for sure. But yeah, Numbulation, you have to do your story, get to Edo, and do all that stuff. So Infinite has to go to bed. Nexlo, if you are here, yes, I would appreciate you subbing out with Okuto. And I really appreciate you, Anime, for staying and you know, making this all possible. Because body parties in 2020 fucking don't exist. Oh, he's gone. Miyamoto, switch. I'll open the party in 1 second once I kill all these little green men. For sure, dude. Appreciate it. Alright. Oh yeah, people still talk about Naruto in school? That's awesome. Nice. Weapon? Probably the Dragon Arcs, maybe? Dragon Arcs do look like dragons. Yeah, there's not many. Oh my god, almost died. Simp scribe. Oh yeah, so simping, like, Literally, you're not like it's people that want to see people get naked and stuff and say their name and whatever. Like it's supporting cam girls. I don't know, but it's like it's this expectation that they actually really like you back. I don't know. Oh, maybe it's the Elios weapon. Dragon weapon. Maybe it's the silhouette weapons you're talking about. They are new, or is it a black and yellow weapon? I have one of those. You should do it. No, I don't. I have a single roll of wind. But Nextlow, if you can body, we do have a spot, and I would definitely appreciate it. Fuck!